YouTube. All right, so we got this one just about done. Got the inside done, everything's in there. The only thing that went bad on me, I was gonna put that back spoiler on and the chrome popped off, so I had to put it in the dip to get the chrome off, and I'll have to paint that aluminum with the aluminum paint and then go ahead and put it on later. The window's still drying with Mod Podge. You still see it's kind of wet. I got a race on in the back, that's what you're hearing. Put the Quaker Steak decal in the front there. Got the engine in with all of the goodies in there, and I will pop that hood off because I don't have it secure yet. And now just bring it around. Did finish up the tires, putting on like tire weights and stuff like that on there. Or not tires, but the wheels. Kind of get in here, see if I can get in there. You can see there's actually a shot that looks like this with Bobby Allison sitting in there. That's where I got that all from right there, but unfortunately I can't put that picture up. It's under copyright, but you can find it if you Google it or DuckDuckGo it. Up there it went. There it went. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna pop that off anyways. But the only thing I'm waiting on right now is just that spoiler. I have to get that chrome off, and then I'm gonna have to spray it, and then it'll be on there, and this will be good to go. I will take this off real quick, that way you can see everything in here. I've got certain things hooked up in the right place. I got other things that's not hooked up in the right place, just everything that I could see how things go. So, you know, you can only do what you can do with the pictures that you can find. And, I'll take that out. Oops, hit it again. So anyways, that's what we got done so far. This is almost finished up. Kind of see if I can get in there. Maybe again. All right, when I get that spoiler out of that dip and spray it and put it on, I'll finish up this video and put it out. But there it is, almost done. Okay, it's all finished. I got the spoiler put on the back. The bad thing about that is it did turn out kind of rough. You can see where that flaked, and I actually stripped all that and it still left a funny mark. I didn't sand it, I just put it on. But it's good enough for me. It's not like this is gonna go in a model contest. But everything's done. Take a look around here. See if I can get a fairly decent view inside. I think the only thing that I kind of wish that I did have was the decal for the fire extinguisher. I did not have one, and unfortunately I just painted it white, did some dark stuff in there and put some white over top of it, so it kind of looked like it might have been a label. You can't really see it anyways. A lot of the detail work that I put into this, you really aren't going to see unless you get up on it. So, but the paint job turned out nice, and the gloss coat turned out nice. Let's see if I can get in there. Now, like I said, there's actually a picture of Bobby Allison sitting in this car. And it's kind of like from this view right here, if you can find that. It's copyrighted, so I can't put it on here. But it was a good picture, one of the ones that I used. And I actually did see it looked like duct tape on one picture right in there, where the rest of it looked like it was black tape that went around that foam. But I tried to find pictures of the Buicks with the hoses and whatnot coming through so that I could kind of line them up correctly. But there's not really that great of pictures, to be quite honest. It's a shame. the camera there, you know, I don't know if you've seen the standard camera, but it doesn't look like that. I actually had to cut that up, turn it, because usually that lens is facing out. It recommends you paint them silver, but when you start looking at these cameras from old pictures, which there aren't very many of those either, you know, they set them up different ways. One's shooting out the, you know, the front, some are going out the back, some on the side, some towards the driver. They probably pivoted in there, but I'm not really sure, so don't hold me to that. But I decided to move that camera around and make it look like it's filming out through the front instead, because they're set up to basically come out this way, out the passenger side. And of course those wheels, they're all painted. That's not decals. Might go for decals on this next one I'm doing, because I actually have some decals that I can use, I found. So I might try the decals. I've seen guys do that, and it looks pretty nice when they get done. And then the bottom of the car, which if I flip this ought to be interesting. Hopefully that don't come out up there, hold that open. There's not much detail under here, just enough to get by. You know, years ago I used to detail the exhaust, but now that I've been putting in these cases, all I see is the top, so I don't really do much detail. I used to put some of the golden blue on there and make it look like it was heated. I mean, you can do that, but I haven't done that in quite a while. I might have did that to the Terry Labonte one, I can't remember. But not too much going on under there. One of these days I'll have to do a real detailed one of these Buicks. Do the bottom, maybe cut the trunk lid off and do that stuff in there. These cars have a lot of potential. It's just you got to buy a lot of, you know, aftermarket stuff. So it depends on how much money you really want to put into it, or if you want to try to keep the cost down, keep it basic. I just got lucky that back then I was getting the donor kits relatively cheap, and the decals are always pretty good priced. So I wasn't paying much for these, but you know, some of the newer stuff is kind of expensive unless you can get it on sale. So I've got quite a few of these kits sitting around that I haven't got to over the years. I was doing a lot of NASCAR builds, and then I stopped and started doing military stuff again, and I wanted to build some NASCARs. I've been kind of working my way up to it, and yeah, you stop doing something for a while. It's like riding a bike. You never forget, but you're trying to beef things up, get more detail, make them look nicer. So hopefully you've enjoyed these videos on this car, and the next one I'll try to get more detailed. Try to show more step-by-step stuff, but it's hard. I lost my camera holder, so I got to hold everything by hand and pretty much show everything as I'm going. So it's kind of like I do it, then I can show you what I did. But hopefully the next one will be more step-by-step for everything. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll add some pictures here at the end if you like. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Jesus is King, and God bless.